I always wanted to be a rural doctor, and so when I was in my final year of high school and applying to medical schools, there was one that really stood out. James Cook University had the reputation as producing the most work-ready graduates of any medical school in Australia.
I chose JCU because of the focus on rural and remote health. I like the fact that it's about bridging the gap, especially in Indigenous communities. I love the fact that we get twice as many hours as any other uni in the practical sense.
The greatest difference is the hands-on experience you get.
Deep breaths for me now, Peter.
At JCU, I had my first placement experience as a first-year student after just 12 weeks in the degree.
I absolutely love our placements. We sort of get to plan our own placements and choose where we want to do them. And one of my favourite placements was out at Mount Isa and Cloncurry on cattle stations and helping out with horse camp drafts.
156 Belinda Nilsson, 157.
They really do train us to be rural vets.
We get great surgeries to work in, we're seeing patients, we're actually getting to do things, and we're work ready when we graduate.
I think everyone had a job, within the first couple of months of graduation.
James Cook University has its main campuses in Cairns, Townsville and Singapore. We have our Centre for Rural and Remote Health headquartered out here in Mount Isa with nodes in Cloncurry, Longreach and Weipa, and student accommodation in the top of the Channel Country at Boulia and up into the Gulf at Normanton. Our Rural Clinical School has headquarters in Cairns and Mackay and the Atherton Tablelands and Torres Strait. And so you can see that we are able to make a very strong commitment to you that you will have an outstanding experience in rural, remote, tropical and Indigenous health.
It's just a great uni. It's got great lecturers. In high school you're sort of told, oh, the lecturers don't care, they don't care about you. But at JCU they really do. They really want you to pass and they really want to help you out.
Once they knew who you were and you knew who they were, you were never just a number or a face in the crowd. They knew your name, they recognised you. They were there to help you learn and to further your education.
We have, across all of our programs at the university, fantastic leadership who guide and mentor and teach the students.
Supervision is always close by and we never feel unsafe in this learning environment.
When you undertake a clinical placement in a rural and remote area, we provide accommodation in purpose-built student accommodation close by to our facilities.
We get accommodation which is amazing, especially as a student.
You have people from all over Australia with different interests coming together, living in a house. One of the nicest houses I've ever lived in.
That accommodation is multidisciplinary, so you have the wonderful opportunity to meet students of other health disciplines who are undertaking similar placements to yourself.
We get to do interprofessional learning, so every second week we get to come together as various disciplines and learn about different conditions, different things that might affect in different areas, and that's really good because it gives you a better idea of how we might actually be able to work together.
Outside of the hospitals where the real fun starts. Last weekend I went to the Mount Isa Rodeo, and this is the largest rodeo in the Southern Hemisphere.
We get to go to street parties, get to hang out with the locals. Everyone's super friendly and I really love it here.
Everyone's really welcoming and you kind of feel a part of the community.
Everyone who comes out here on rural placement just has the best time and the most positive experiences.
You have to be good to work in Outback Australia, and whether or not you choose a career in rural and remote health or elsewhere, the training you get in rural and remote areas will set you up to take a career anywhere in the world.
I'll look back on this 6 years as the best 6 years of my life.
And I can't recommend it enough.
We're focused on working with the students to make sure that we develop a workforce that we need for the future. So if you're interested in a health career and you have a sense of adventure, then JCU is the university for you.